Hello everybody, today is Wednesday the 28th of December. Just looked out the window, it's very red. I finished the puzzle, that's why I'm starting this vlog. See it? And I had the window open because I needed some light, and it is lovely. My mom loves the view from this flat, and it is very nice. Just, yeah, curtains are closed a lot. So I'm finished. There might be a few that might be wrong because I didn't see the difference between the pieces. They were all black, and now I'm trying to make it A4 size. So kind of take it apart and then glue the pieces together at top of a sheet and have many of those sheets so I can put them somewhere until I figure out how to put it up. And also, this took 3 weeks in time. I didn't puzzle every day because of my cats. So I'm not starting the next one right away. I'm happy to have my table back and to have better mood in here because it got a bit very moody with Sinna mainly. And yeah. So it will take quite some time until I'm finished with the whole thingy. A few years maybe. And I enrolled myself for another market. I don't know if I get taken there, but that will be a spring market on a Sunday, 16th of April, and it's in Uster. Uster is in, I'll switch to Sweden. It's in Zurich, area of Zurich, and I would have 1.5 hours of travel time to go there. As I said, it's on a Sunday. I would have to leave at 7, and then it's again from 10 till 4. I have some... I would have a half a table, and I thought about packing differently so I could move my stuff better by myself. And also, I've just seen many other market videos or people who talk about markets, and they always have the same problems as I had too. And those are just some psychological issues I would like to, I don't know, work on, get used to. Just stuff that goes on, but I don't want to go into that right now. So... I just wanted to talk about that at some point because everybody talks about it and they always think it's just me who has that. But I think it's just a phenomenon that one has at a market. The emotional roller coaster you go through is not neglectable or is not to underestimate or something. So, and now I try to go on with my puzzle thingy. I unpacked the thingies. Oh, Darla. It's beautiful. It's a huge, it's called Afghan. It's on over this door for now. I'll show you to you a bit later. Also, with the other camera. Oh. It's a huge blanket. I'm not sure if it's, I think it's crocheted, or is that knitted? Huh? Could you tell me that? And it's amazing. It's so beautiful. It's very heavy. So I don't know where to put it yet. I want it to stay nice, and so it hangs here for a bit. And I loved the package. It was prettily wrapped. Very cute wrapping paper. I loved it. I wanted to use it again, but then, oh, well, I'm sorry. And then I couldn't bother to keep it nice. So I think I threw it out now. And also I got, what did I get? A lovely hanger from two, actually. One that she made herself, from Tina, and one, a friend one. It's very cute. I have the other one hanging outside my door. I don't want to show that now because my cats want to go outside and there might be people outside. And I also got very, very lovely cards and letters. Thank you so much. And also Martina took a chapstick, because chopstick is something different, and I haven't asked her now, but I think she likes it too. It's very cool. I'm just still looking through my stuff here. And Martina was also a big fan of the very fluffy crocheted bag, so yeah. Well, that's that. Thank you so much. So this is the thingy from Tina. Super cute, and it's even sparkly and stuff. Yeah, just a detail of the the sock on the belly. And where's that there? Size-wise, and I got this from my other old neighbor. I have the cinema mode. That's that. My cats are kind of wanting to go outside. I don't know where they are now. I have no idea. Ah, there. One. This one is there. And Andrea. Huh? And this is the other thing from Tina. It's a hanger. A sweet friendship refreshes the soul. Proverbs 27, verse 9. It's very fitting. Thank you so much. Very cute. Very light. I don't know what material that is. So, so this was just a little insert for the last vlog, because I didn't feel like filming that before. And also my parents were here today. It's Saturday, and they loved Darla's blanket. They admired it too. So, and with that, back to the old vlog. And here's what I got from Tanya. She found those magnetic sheets she often goes shopping in Germany. And those are just magnetic sheets, which will be cool. I saw one guy who put those things behind a puzzle and had magnetic color on the walls, and then he could even switch the puzzle. But I don't want to color my whole wall black. And this is a thing you can put up like that. It's very pretty. It's out of wood. And then this is a very small huisje, a little house, also cut out of wood. They're very cute. One could even color that and stuff, but I just see that it has golden hoofs. Maybe Tanya did that. No, I don't think so. One could color it and then put it up. I love it. And then she gave me a small chocolate with marzipan in the middle. It's very good. Love it. It's all from Germany stuff. So. And then Echina Foss Forte, which is when you have a lot of colds and stuff, it does build up your resistance to things. So I'm taking a lot of those also because of my cheek, which is still healing. Soon it's a year. And that is that. And here's what I got from Tanya. She found those magnetic sheets she often goes shopping in Germany. And those are just magnetic sheets, which will be cool. I saw one guy who put those things behind a puzzle and had magnetic color on the walls, and then he could even switch the puzzle. But I don't want to color my whole wall black. And this is a thing you can put up like that. It's very pretty. It's out of wood. And then this is a very small huisje, a little house, also cut out of wood. They're very cute. One could even color that and stuff, but I just see that it has golden hoofs. Maybe Tanya did that. No, I don't think so. One could color it and then put it up. I love it. And then she gave me a small chocolate with marzipan in the middle. It's very good. Love it. It's all from Germany stuff. So. And then Echina Foss Forte, which is when you have a lot of colds and stuff, it does build up your resistance to things. So I'm taking a lot of those also because of my cheek, which is still healing. Soon it's a year. And that is that. And about the reception of my gifts for them, Martina was very happy to get fabric, and she liked the ones I chose for her very much, even though she would not have chosen those ones because they had a lot of white in there. And yeah, I didn't think like that. I just looked at the colors. Turquoise and lilac was very pretty, so she was very happy about that. Tanya, I gave her that acrylic pouring stuff. She even tried it out the next day, I think. Now she has to look at some more tutorials and then tries it again. And Mom, today we went shopping, and she suddenly said to me, "I'm rich now because I gave her, I think it's 70 bucks in that little thingy. And she never had that much money, so she will hoard that money, and she's very happy to have her own thingy. And maybe she might invite my dad for a meal somewhere. That's very cute. I thought she might use it to buy something in Weltbild or something, but she can do that anyway. Dad gives her money for that. So she might invite him for something or keep it. And that was that. That's those. Ah, yeah, Dad. He was happy to. He was a bit tired. I didn't tell you about it. We had mashed potatoes and a ham and beans somehow. And Dad cooked, and then he was very tired. So then he gets a bit grumpy, but he's not grumpy and wouldn't acknowledge it. But I feel very bad then. So, but he recovered a bit later on, and it was all right. It was cozy. Madita the dog also had a good time. And yeah, the sisters were relaxed. I left a bit earlier, not much, and went home by bus because I was, at some point I'm a bit stressed and just need to go and do my own things for a bit. Yeah. And I would like to, I don't know, change that a bit. I would like to cook next time, or it was even hard that they let us help with the dishes. Dad then said it's okay and I could dry the stuff, and Mom washed it. Which is actually a new thing that they have. Mom didn't do that when we were younger, but for a few years now, Dad does the cooking, Mom does the kitchen, and I still find that quite surprising that she can do that. So we finished the kitchen, but I would like to switch the things up a bit. And if I had no cats, we could do that here. So Marita could come over here, because it's a reason for Martina to prefer going to the parents, because of she can bring the dog. So otherwise I would like to offer that here, or I don't know. Also, I would like to have the Christmases back from childhood, and that just doesn't happen. And they get older all the time. Yeah, it's that time of the year. And this is my tactic to take it apart. I just take out a row, and this now fits on an A4. And it's okay if it's a bit bigger than the paper. I don't want to cut down the paper, but maybe I have to cut some holes free at some point. And now I take out that, and then I can separate this and go on and make those pieces. Hi. And she will be very happy once the puzzle is gone. And the next puzzle, whenever I do that, I think it has the same cut, so I can just refer to the other and look for the right piece, which is a huge time saver. But now I go on and take out that row, and then I put it back on. Yeah, well, it all takes time, and I don't want to do it again. So, but then I have the first piece ready. So I tried something. I was brave. Because it's a Ravensburger Puzzle, and those are very good with how they fit together. So I just turned one thing and put packing tape on the back, and I think that should hold. Before I thought I would put puzzle glue in front just to make sure, and then turn it and do that step, but this worked fine. And now I just put it over here. And it's my puzzle, I can do whatever I want to, so I can just adhere it permanently. And now on to the flipping of the next part. Ta-da! And just push them all down and then adhere them. Way quicker like that. No, not having to wait to dry for the glue to dry. So this Thursday morning, I just got up and put my garbage out, and I got the confirmation that I have a place in the market in Uster, on the market in Uster. And I'm very happy about that. So that's good news. Also a bit nervous because travel there. And it's a good thing I finished the puzzle and I switched gears too. Well, this is my coffee, but behind it I am back to coloring. And here is, and that's Tina's thingy. Don't really know where to put it. I colored some stuffs yesterday. It's for birthday cards for kids stuffs. Because I wrote them all down yesterday. I counted 65 birthdays I want to think of this year. And so I need to get started. There's some kits, and for me, always, I think in January, February, winter's over, but it's not, so I can still use the winter stuff. And yeah. And after that, those are the things I cannot sell. I need to think about that. I love those images, but one's not allowed to sell them at all. I just thought if I make a lot of one sujet, of one picture, I could sell the rest at some point, or I can just have it in a stash and give them out to family and friends. But I don't want to give them the same card at some point, so I need to figure out how to keep track of that. But maybe that's why I have Instagram. I can check it there, who I give what. I love it. So easy with that line. It looks all right. With a blue shadow line. Wow. And also those, they only had the scarf left to make, because sometimes I cannot bother which colors. And then some I even colored like this. Come on. Hello, focus. I can touch the screen, so it's even nice with white stripes. And then that felt very quick, but I just had to color the scarves and hats. But that's all I colored yesterday. It's super quick. And those all go for not just the Christmas cards, but yeah, I'll keep them for next year. Oh, I think my cats have switched. There's an eager cat eating. Hi, eating the Mozilla stuff, which is all right, because this is the stuff that is good for Zill's stomach. But I see that she did not finish hers, but went for Mozzilla's. And yesterday I did clean the cookie cutters that Martina had. I told her she should bring them back home dirty, or back to me, and I want to clean them just because. It's not that I do it very, very well. I don't want the metal cookie forms to rust and stuff, but when I do that, they start rusting too. And it's just that you did it yourself, and there's nobody else to blame for. And also, there's more than one reason for doing one thing. Also, didn't want her to have to do it. My hair got very long again, very flat. Looks quite bad. Yeah. So, yeah, I just got up. It is, I don't want to say what time it is. It's 9:10. I slept well. So, yeah. And finished the puzzle. And I am thinking about starting the next one sooner rather than later. But now I'm making some cards for family. There are 3 birthdays in January, also 4, but one I'm already too late. But I might do something there anyway. Mm-hmm. And then, because last year I didn't do any birthday cards, also really not many, maybe 10, compared to the 65 I should do. Yeah. And then I might squeeze in a puzzle now and then. Also, did I say that I can put the next one onto an old puzzle and then have the same shape of the pieces? I think I mentioned it. Yeah, that's for a puzzler interesting. And I make it as easy as possible. I'm sorry, because it's quite tricky when it's a lot of the same color and stuff. It's really good to know which shape to go on. Otherwise, you look at. I was looking at those boxes and I was like, ugh. Oh, another one of those. I don't like those. Just the ones where I had many of them. It was always good when you have 2 knobs or something, just something to go on, and not the normal shape. And then it turned out I had a lot with one corner too, but that's not that interesting. So, see you later. And this is where I store my puzzle for now. I have it. original packaging. Here in here I have 2 already sorted puzzles. It's Ariel and another one, I don't know. 7 Dwarfs. And I just have it in the huge puzzle box, because when I realized I don't have to make it A4 size like the paper, because I'm sticking it together like that, I made it a bit bigger, 2 rows I think, and then it didn't fit in the other box anymore. But it's just temporarily here. There's a few layers, but not as, I think it doesn't use as much space as one of the bags. I will transfer those into here at some point and keep track of which ones they are somehow, because that would be bad to mix them together. On the other hand, this is about 20 pieces or something. So if I had 10, that would be a 200-piece puzzle. As a 10 puzzle with 20 sections, and then mix them up by accident, I could still figure it out. So it's here for now, waiting for the transfer into there. And the next one I'm gonna do is Ariel. And this was, until now, the biggest one I made. Puzzle is a long time ago, 3 flats ago. And that guy just took me so long, and I never thought I would finish it. And at some point it was finished. And this is how I usually feel with a puzzle. Not sure if I can do it, but I just keep on going. And yeah, this is one bag. Assorted things. But yeah, I think that uses more space than a flat puzzle, so that's good to know. Schneewittchen. No, because I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna do those 6 because they go on one wall. They go over there. And I want to have them done first, and then the other ones, the other 4 on the other wall. This would be an easy one, I think. This would be quite quick, but I'm going on with that one because I've sorted that one already. And I guess Bambi, Dumbo. I heard this one's quite hard too, and this one too. And this was quite easy. Dumbo should be hard too, and this is not the easiest either. On the other hand, it's not that much of solid color. So that was a hard one to start with all the dress things and all of that, which is just too dark. So enough about the puzzle. So this is some impressions from a suitcase market in, I think it says it, 2016. It has some lovely music over it, but I don't want to have it on my video because of a copyright strike. It's one huge room. There are 100 sellers, so that's double the amount from the Schaffhausen one. And I do like that there are gaps in between every table, so we did not have that, which was a bit not so cozy. And I again have half a table, which is bigger than the other one. And I looked at the stuff here just to see what it is, and yeah, it's a bit bigger. I don't know. I just go for, I don't know. Yeah. But I love that there are gaps in between the tables, so I can get out there. It's way more handy. And I need to think about how I do it then. I will mock up my layout at home again. And unlike the next one I want to do in Schaffhausen, where I want to do a demo, I'm not going to do that here. So in Uster, I'm going to go again similar to the last time. And then the next time in Schaffhausen, I want to have a little ink blending station or just something. Yeah, because I also saw another guy, it's called, I don't know, he's an American, but he has a German name. And he said when he does stuff with wood and he does demonstrations, and they always love to go to his booth, and also the organizers like to take him on again because he always draws a big crowd. So it is not bad to have a demo something. And yeah, I want to try to do that. And I think the ink blending is interesting, or even making a whole card but with prepared stuff. And so they see the whole process. It depends on. It's very different with music. Yeah, but that's that. I'm on the homepage of the Koffermarkt in Uster, and I made it bigger. And this is how many tables are in one thingy. This is one room. I thought it would be more levels because I kind of thought this is like 1 level, 2, 3. I'm sorry. So they were 123 things now. It's about 100 sellers. And I pay $60 for half a table. One could take the option. One could put a thingy. Yes, I would like to take a whole table if there's the option, but I did not do that. I just go for half a table and $60. The ticket for the train is about 55 to go there and back, so $110 in expenses, and that's what I would like to get back in. And if I don't, then I don't. I need to do some, I don't know, psychological preparations. Yeah, because otherwise one gets a bit angry and moody and also talks bad about things, which you should not do. So I would like to stay positive there and things. Yeah, so that should be my mental thingy. But it's very hard because that just happens even when you're aware of it. I was very aware on the last market that I was going through that emotional roller coaster and I didn't like it, but I could not stop it. It just goes on. So yeah, that is that. So I'm done coloring. I have quite a few here. I finished those up. Only had a few ones to finish. Those are Tracy hay stems. I can sell those. And all of those are just for cards for, I guess, family, friends, and church. So now I need to prepare them because I don't want to cut them all out, except for those. Those should be super easy. And those I know are for the boys, for Aiden and Simon. Ah, that's another boy. But because I also, boys do like trucks a lot. The son of my cousin asked if I could do something with the car. So I'm doing car stuff now. What did I want to say? I need to prepare it because I don't want to cut it all out by myself. So I need to go over those black lines again and just see that the form is closed. So if I go with a brother scanning cut, if I go for color, it should detect color. It might not get the black ones, or it's a good way to do it. But if I go by black, then it would not see that this is a closed form. And then it will go in here and cut stuff out. So it needs to have really a black line where you can scan around. Yeah, so. Or color could work, because black is also color. But I need to do those again. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. So this is a good example. The bommel here, the cushion up on the head has those black lines and has no color on the inside. So the scanner would not be able to scan that properly. But I don't know how I want to do that. Also want to cut out those in things because I cannot do that with a machine. And sometimes it's easier to do that before it's all cut out. Just because the paper is more stable when you just cut out those little pieces. So I might start with that. Also those things. And then try the scanning cut. So it is now 1.5 hours later. And I'm kind of making a late lunch. It's 3:45. But I only had 2 pieces of bread with something today. So I'm making a hurndli, Brussels sprouts, which we call röseli, which is actually a smaller form of rose, röseli, because they look like it, and geul is cabbage. And 2 cordon vert, also not cordon bleu, but cordon vert. Cannot do cordon bleu. Hi, and there's Tilly waiting for food. And this is now, put that down, they don't take long. And I learned this year that this is kind of national English Christmas meal stuff. As not just that, but Brussels sprouts are kind of in the English Christmas season. Hi. And over here, I just decided now which ones I want to try to scan and cut. And I prepared them, the lines. It's not so pretty then. There and there and the ears. They got a bit thick sometimes also around those puzzles. But yeah, I just tried to do it like that. And those I have finished. Those two cars with those parts too, cutouts, and those were quite easy to do with a knife, crafting knife, and a good scissors. So stack them all down. I've stuck them all down with a sellotape. I'm gonna try to scan and cut it. I didn't stick it down nicely. My mat doesn't stick anymore, but I don't really mind that. I normally just stick it down with a sellotape. But it got loose. I need to stick it down better. I could stop it, but it has done some damage. And I need to see what I can still use. Some it has cut out. It stopped it by itself, and I tried it again. But yeah, here you see. I still want to use it, but it's a bit short. It's a pity. And then I didn't know how to stop it. It was going on here, and it was all coming apart. So I need to put it down better. Also need to fix some. This one didn't work. It went in there. Also this one, because of the sticker. And there was another one which didn't work. Don't remember which one. Hiya. Now I eat something because that's now what I should do. So here's my fart balls. Noodles with rice with cheese and vegan thingy, vegetarian thingy. And she always wants food. Silly, and often moves when I move, and I get very annoyed about that. Just put that here for now. And I'll leave that paper on it a bit. I kind of like it on the table. And this is where I did the cutting thingy. I can just plug it in here, and yeah. But now I need to wait. Get too angry. It's now 3 in the morning, and I have another one of those crappy nights. And I checked my footage and saw that I didn't tell you everything I did. So I fixed some cutouts. They're all in here. I'm looking for the owl. That was cut off, so just cut it all out very close to the line of the sticker, of the stamp. And there was another one, and Celia's just vomiting, and I don't want it on my shoes. Sorry, Rosie. It's a great day. I had a good day, but this night is crappy. It took off the skates. It's a skating fox. And it was quite clean on the one shoe, so I just took it off on the other one too. Normally it should be like this. Skates. Yeah. And before I actually tried to sleep, which is not that long ago, I made this one in Keynote. And this is a cool thingy that I can... I just have links all over here for going to that part, and I can go back to the main thingy. I've labeled this one Oster because this is the suitcase market. It is on the 16th April from 10 bis 4, from 10 to 16 o'clock, 10 to 4. And I just wrote down what I remember of where my travel journey goes, but not the times. I have to fill those in. And also have just one thing for cards, but I haven't done anything in here yet. And you could also go from the front page, and then it goes through all the colors.
and they're all empty, but they're all linked. So, and those are the tabs which go directly there. I love that stuff. I think it's so cool. And I'm very happy I remembered how it goes. And this is a picture from Emma Pünktchen. Yeah, I might have colored it. Yes, I have colored it, but it's not the image from myself. And this is now the third planner I made. I had one 2020, 21, and now 23. Didn't have one last year because I didn't get to make one. Yeah, and I have one with my recipe stuffs. I just add recipes, yeah, in my neat writing. And here was also a picture of how it turned out. The first time I did that in 2020. Bigger boulder baking. There's also other things I haven't made yet. Yeah. But I'm just very happy I could do that. And I did that, not here, that's Instagram. Keynote, I think it's on the things. And you do make like a PowerPoint presentation. And the main thing is my front page, and I have all those tabs. And then you can just add a link. And then you can link to a certain foil. So this one goes to number 14. Does that make sense? Oh yeah, it's color coded. And on those, I just made that black button, which goes back to number 1. And I did the writing, and then I copied that together and inserted it on all the pages. And then I just had to export it. I did it 3 times. I think as a PDF, and then put it into the export here and to open in GoodNotes. Yeah, and that's where I have it. So I did buy GoodNotes, I think, at some point. It was very cool. I don't know if I've shown you before. I don't go through with it, but I'm very happy right now about this thingy, and I find that so fun that I can just flip those things. So I guess I add in my itinerary. So I just added a tab for agenda, calendar, and I copied or took a screenshot of my iPad calendar, and then I cut some stuff off, and now I took some time and put all the birthdays in. So you see all the cakes. So those are the birthdays I want to think of. And I think it's very fun. I just took a line art and kind of stole it a bit. Took a line art from the internet, and then I colored it in Procreate.
Yeah. It is now 5 o'clock, and I'm very weird. I should not film like that. Weird. And today is Friday, the 30th of December. I slept from 6 to 10. It is now 12:15. I tried to work on cards a bit more. Had a little anger fit when I tried to clean up the other room. Just didn't want as I wanted it to be. But I have cleaned the floor a bit, and I'm thinking about changing it a bit in here because I need more table space. Yeah. Also, this table, it is kind of cool, but I think you would have more space with a normal table in the corner, and you put some shelves somewhere, because I rarely am there to work on it, and you cannot use that surface for crafting very well. So it is a cool table, but I would not buy it again. And if I move or have to move, then I would not keep that table. And with that said, I'm going to build some boxes up and have this as a tabletop, so I can use my scanning cup better to fill the mats there on a flat surface, because now I had to work on this stool here. Ah yeah, and for the other market, I might try out this suitcase. It is quite heavy, but I like it. It's very vintage, and it should fit with the measurements, so I might try that out. Yeah, I have time. It's in April. And I think I'm gonna stop this for today. I'm wishing you all a very good slide into the new year. So happy new year and see you in the next year in the next vlog. Thank you for watching.